Larry Ellison is one of technology's most polarizing figures. Born in New York in 1944 and raised in Chicago by his aunt and uncle, he grew up in modest circumstances. His adoptive father had lost his real estate business during the Great Depression, but young Larry excelled in mathematics and science. He was even named Science Student of the Year at the University of Illinois, before dropping out after his adoptive mother passed away. Ellison tried the University of Chicago for a brief period, then bounced through a series of odd jobs. In the 1960s, he picked up computer programming, which set the course for his career. He eventually joined Amdahl, where he helped build IBM-compatible mainframes. In 1977, Ellison and his partners Bob Miner and Ed Oates pulled together just $2,000. Larry himself put in $1,200 to start software development laboratories. Their big break came when the CIA paid them $50,000 to build a relational database for Project Oracle. They adopted the project's name for their product and eventually renamed their company Oracle. To make the software look established, their first release was called Oracle version 2, even though it was their first. By 1979, they had built the world's first commercial relational database using SQL. Early clients included the CIA and IBM. From the beginning, Ellison's style was bold, even reckless. He told sales teams to promise features that didn't exist yet and to undercut competitors with steep discounts. But the risks sometimes backfired. In 1990, Oracle booked revenue too early and overstated its sales by over $50 million, wiping out more than $2.7 billion in market value. The company laid off 10% of its staff, but by 1992, Oracle was back in the black. Ellison's hunger for competition also spilled into controversy. In 2000, Oracle paid investigators to dig through the trash of Microsoft allies during the government's antitrust case. The stunt, dubbed Dumpstergate, was exposed, but Ellison brushed it off as a civic duty. He even paraphrased Genghis Khan, saying, "It's not enough that we win, all others must lose." The episode cemented his reputation as Silicon Valley's bad boy billionaire. Oracle went public in 1986, selling shares at $15 each and valuing the company at $270 million. Ellison's stake, 39%, instantly made him worth about $93 million. Through the 1990s, Oracle rode the wave of relational databases and the Y2K boom, reaching nearly $9 billion in revenue by 1999. For a brief moment in 2000, Ellison was the richest man in the world, with a net worth of $58 billion. When the dot-com bubble burst, his fortune shrank to around $18 billion, but Oracle remained essential in the enterprise software world. In the 2010s, Oracle pivoted toward cloud computing under Ellison, Safra Catz, and Mark Hurd. While the company lagged Amazon and Microsoft at first, it carved out a niche by powering artificial intelligence training with its high-performance databases and NVIDIA chips. By mid-2025, Ellison's fortune had climbed past $240 billion. Oracle also grew through aggressive acquisitions. PeopleSoft, 2004. A hostile takeover worth $10.3 billion expanded Oracle's applications business, though it caused layoffs and customer unrest. Sun Microsystems, 2010. Bought for $7.4 billion, the deal brought Java, Solaris, MySQL, and server hardware under Oracle's control. NetSuite, 2016. A $9.3 billion purchase of a company Ellison had co-founded, which strengthened Oracle's cloud ERP offerings. Cerner, 2022. Oracle's largest deal at $28.3 billion, pushing the company into healthcare and medical records. Ellison has always been savvy with financial engineering. Oracle cut its share count in half over the last decade, fueling earnings growth and dividends. In 2023 alone, Ellison pocketed more than $1 billion from dividends thanks to his nearly 40% stake. He also made a legendary personal bet, a $1 billion investment in Tesla in 2018, which ballooned into more than $15 billion after the stock split. 1980s. Oracle IPO makes him worth nearly $100 million. 1990s. Oracle becomes the top database vendor. His net worth swings between $5 and $58 billion. 2000s. Fortune dips to $18 billion after the dot-com crash, then recovers. 2010s. Major acquisitions and his Tesla stake push him up to $80 billion. 2020s. Oracle's Cerner deal and the AI boom sent him past $250 billion, making him the world's second richest person. Most of Ellison's wealth comes from Oracle stock, but he also owns one of the most impressive real estate portfolios in the world. 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanaʻi, a Japanese-style estate in Woodside worth $200 million, mansions in Newport and Malibu, and many more. He's spent hundreds of millions on yachts, racing, and aviation. In philanthropy, Ellison donated $200 million to the University of Southern California to create the Lawrence J. Ellison Institute for Transformative Medicine, focused on cancer research. He also signed the Giving Pledge in 2010, though he gives far less than peers like Bill Gates. Ellison's management style has always been competitive, demanding, and sometimes ruthless. He centralized power, pushed out executives who challenged him, and used lawsuits as weapons against rivals. At the same time, he rewarded loyal allies like Safra Catz, who became Oracle's CEO in 2014. He has cultivated a dual image, a corporate warrior and disciplined investor, but also a playboy billionaire who enjoys yachts, jets, and tennis tournaments. As of 2025, Oracle is the world's second-largest software company, but it faces tough competition in cloud computing and artificial intelligence. Ellison, now in his 80s, remains executive chairman and chief technology officer. His children run Hollywood studios rather than Oracle, and no clear succession plan is in place. Meanwhile, Ellison's experiment on Lanaʻi continues. He's poured money into hydroponic farms, renewable energy, and luxury resorts, fueling debate on whether it's a vanity project or a model for sustainability. Larry Ellison's story is one of audacity and risk-taking. He turned a $2,000 startup into a global powerhouse, built a fortune exceeding $250 billion, and lived as both a ruthless competitor and a flamboyant playboy. Some of his gambles nearly destroyed him, but most paid off spectacularly. His legacy is already secure, a brilliant and controversial founder who transformed data into gold, built one of the world's greatest software empires, and secured his place alongside Gates and Jobs in the pantheon of tech titans.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.